Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Man the Maker. Welcome back to another Let's Play for Tales of Maj'Eyal. Last time when we played, we were a Doombringer, and I'm pretty unhappy with how that ended. Made a bad decision. We were not able to escape from a vampire that we unearthed, intentionally unearthed. We stood toe-to-toe with him for a time, and then quickly realized that we actually couldn't hurt him, and had no real escape mechanism. That was a bit of a mistake on my part, in several different ways, right? Not having a way to run effectively, not very clever of me. As well as, opening up these graves. I always do that. I always get ahead of myself and make these kinds of bad decisions. But this time we will do better, right? Surely this time we will do better. And with that in mind, right, I had a lot of fun playing the Doombringer last time. And I think we're going to give him another shot. I feel like he's got the potential to take us to the east. I've never been there. I want to go. I feel like my music is too loud for me. For you, it should be fine. There we go. Yeah, we're going to give the Doombringer another try. It's going to be a very similar build, I believe, to last time. But we're going to try and be smart. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in to the game. If you're not familiar with Tales of Maj'Eyal, well, it is a dungeon crawler roguelike. And my book, one of the best. It's available free on their website. But you can also pay for it on Steam. Paying for it does unlock more things. You can also donate to them if you don't have it on Steam and unlock those things that way as well. Very worth it. Cheap game. I think the base game is like $7 or something. And I just love it. I keep coming back to it. I've tried some other ones, not on camera, and man, Tales of Maj'Eyal is just my jam. It really is. So, what are we going to do? I think we're going to be a human again. And I think we're going to be, once again, a Kornak. Humans from the northern parts of the Allied Kingdoms, they are very adaptable. So we get an extra talent category point and a class and generic point at birth in every 10 levels. And we will want that. We really want class and generic points. And I think I'm pretty happy to not have any of the other bonuses. Also, they don't have any experience penalties, so they level up a little bit faster than, say, a higher, or if you're an elf, I think they get 25% for these guys. Maybe not the Thalor, but yeah, 35, right? They're a bit stronger, but you pay for that, so we're not gonna do that. We are going to name ourselves Palantir. Why that? Well, based off of a stupid joke I make at work, but also, if you're unfamiliar, the Palantir are these magical artifacts, these orbs from Lord of the Rings, that one can use to gather information, to see far away, to communicate. I don't remember specifically. But the problem with them is that they allow the Dark Lord, Sauron, a window into your mind. It happens in the movies. To Merry or Pippin, I believe. And thinking here, right, we are playing a Doombringer. And we once had possession of this artifact, and we looked into it, and there our minds were corrupted. And so, we are now a Doombringer. I would love to unlock some more of the Defilers. I think Defilers are super cool. I used to play a Defiler back in EverQuest 2. It was a Shaman class, but I digress anyways. We're playing it in the normal campaign, normal difficulty, permadeath rogue, of course. And without further ado, let's go ahead and yes, there is another character with this name because I started this series. I recorded 4 episodes and then made an episode a mistake so dumb that I couldn't bring myself to make that into an actual series. So we're gonna restart it. I always hate to waste time like that, and it would have been entertaining anyways. But it was so dumb. I thought I killed somebody and I didn't, and they had. And I just went to heal. I pressed space a few times. I thought I couldn't auto-heal because I was poisoned or diseased at the time. Nope, he just killed me. So stupid. Oh, very mad at myself for that one. We will do better. I always die in this game from these kinds of mistakes, and I try so hard. To do a little bit better, but I always make these bad mistakes. So here we are. Again, if you're unfamiliar with the game, you start off. This is our class. this is our race. Well, okay, that's not true at all. They're all from our class. Everyone gets cunning survival, and depending on your class, you get different techniques inside of your combat training. Or does everyone get it? I think it's a little bit different. And then you also have your class trees down here. For us, we are going to focus on a couple of things, right? There's a lot that the Doombringer gets. We're not going to go into all of them, right? We're going to pretty much ignore hexes. I think I did this last time too. Pretty much ignore oppression, at least initially. We are going to go into demonic strength. So first thing I'm going to get, melee attacks cripple our targets when we critical strike, lowering their movement speed and their accuracy. And we just gain a bonus to crit, right? And that's pretty much, I mean, I want to get the high crit because there's a couple of things that trigger off of critical strikes for our class. Up next, I'm not going to go over like everything, right? We're going to ignore Shadow Flame. I think we are going to get some torture. I mean, we're going to definitely get Incinerating Blows and Abduction because they're both fantastic. We are going to go into Heart of Fire, and then we're going to go into Wrath later on, as well as Brutality. Right? I will put a point into Rush because it's a movement ability, and I really find them to be quite powerful. Might put a second point into it later, just to increase the range. But basically, you just rush towards your target. If the spot is reached and occupied, you get a free melee attack, which does extra damage, and you can daze them if it hits. It's nice. You can use it to escape, you can use it to engage. Very useful. I'm gonna ignore this, There's some cool stuff here, but I don't know. I don't think that's what we're gonna go for. Brutality is just amazing. So the first one that we start with, you hit them twice, doing initially less damage, but eventually more. You also gain life equal to a percentage of the damage dealt, and you gain Vim. Vim is our, like, mana, if you will. We also have Stamina, which we use, I think, only for Draining Assault. If I'm correct, I don't think any... Okay, no. These also use it, but I don't think we're actually going to be going up this tree at all. We just want the Brutality for Draining Assault because it's super, super good. So some stuff do use Stamina, but also Vim. Most of our abilities just use... Oh, they also use Stamina. Huh. I did not realize that, honestly. Alright, well, no matter. We are going to get this up. We're going to put points into that. Right away, we're going to get it up once. So it actually does more damage now than it used to. It also heals and gains Vim, because we don't really have ways to gain Vim. I think if you kill people, you gain Vim, but this is like number one right here. All right, we're going to use this all the time to keep our Vim topped up. We start with Incinerating Blows. It's a passive. We just deal fire damage when we hit, and every time we hit, there's a 25% chance that it explodes, dealing damage in a radius. And if it's not on cooldown of 6, Burst of Fire is larger, and it stuns all targets using spell power, which it actually gives a bonus to. It's really, really good. Probably get it up to 3. It does tend to... Doesn't tend to. I think everything scales down, right? You get diminishing returns. So a lot of abilities, it's good to get them up to 3. And then, just let them sit there. We are going to get Burning Sacrifice as well. So Burning Sacrifice, when we kill an enemy, we deal a melee attack against a random adjacent enemy for less damage. But eventually, if you put points into it, it gets to about equivalent, maybe even a little bit more. But also, Incinerating Blows always triggers on this attack. And deals bonus damage to all enemies hit, and stuns them, ignoring the cooldown. So, kind of lets you chain through weaker enemies, right? And if you're fighting a boss and you're getting surrounded or something, it can really help you get out of some sticky situations. Don't worry about anything else since we don't have points for it. Our generic points. Generic points right away I'm going to put, I think, another point into Dismember. I really do like Dismember. Unless we can get our strength up high enough, no. We're going to put all our points into strength here because of the prerequisites, right? We want to get our heavy armor training up to level 3 immediately because it allows us to wear massive plate armor, which is what we're going to go for. We also want to get it up so we can get points into weapon mastery. And we're going to prioritize strength until we can get this to level 3. I think we need 26 strength and probably kind of ignore our magic, right? Doombringers... prioritize these two. Their abilities need them But this strength right away is what we're going to go for. And then we'll bring our magic up so we can start getting some of the other abilities that unlocks. But we're not going to worry about that just yet. We also have a category point, which you can use to unlock new categories. But we are going to just start out with an inscription. This will bring us up to 4. We're done here. I'll go into inscriptions in just a second. We accept the changes. Great. So inscriptions are just like extra abilities that you can learn. Is there like 5 or 6? There's 2 types. One is nature-based and one is magic-based. Though I don't think the magic does it actually affect that? No, they don't scale or anything. You just have to get new ones. And you start out with 3 possibilities. We will get that up to 4, as we just did. And then eventually you can get up to 5. And they're really, really, really good stuff. There's healing here for a class that has limited healing. I mean, we do have some healing, actually. But healing is always great. Those are just like some random generic effects. Like you can, for example, teleport. Even if you're not a mage user, you can get, I think it's called a rune for teleport. We are going to want a couple of specific things. Healing and movement are our primary goals here. And then we have our 2 abilities. We've got Rush. We've got our Draining Assault. Also, Wraith Form. I forgot to mention this one. We start off with Wraith Form here. Basically lets us turn to a Wraith and walk through walls for 5 turns. Also increasing your defense. It is pretty good. Pretty good. You can really get out of some tough situations with that, which is why I'm going to keep it, even if we're going to ignore going up into Shadow Flame further on. Fierce Cape is kind of awesome, but we're not going to get that, I don't think, in this run. So there we go. We are all set up, and we have enemies right away. So this little guy, little demonic clerk, we're going to just rush him down because I hate them. They can teleport, they're nasty, they shoot fire, and now we're just going to start bashing people. Now, a lot of this, you don't always need to use your abilities. These guys are pretty easy, and in fact, I'll often just be clicking through stuff, trying to kill stuff as quickly as possible, and only use the real abilities when it's necessary. You can also use the Z key to auto-explore, which is fantastic. There's an investigator to the south. And he's dead now. You see the explosions there. That's from our... I forgot already what it's called. That's from Incinerating Blows. Very, very nice ability. And really where we get a lot of our initial kind of... Ooh, I'm actually taking a fair bit of damage here. So let's heal up a little bit. Nice. We use our infusion to give us regeneration. 60 life over 5 turns is not a lot. It's very weak, but they do get stronger, right? They will level up. Our other infusion is a cure. Remove a random physical effect and reduce all damage. I tend to not use those. I think I'll probably end up getting rid of it. I want to charge this guy before he can teleport. And indeed, we have succeeded. And now we'll just auto-explore. Killing some Losgoroths. Charging down the Losgoroths. Taking some damage from those guys. Ooh. Alright, these guys, I always charge them. Even if it means I charge into a firebolt. Oh, he actually hit me there. I want to be able to get to that dude. Ow, how did you hit me? Investigator. Oh, you casted Abduction. I'm going to go ahead and use my healing because I'm actually getting wrecked. And pop that. It's instantaneous. Also gives us defense and armor. Kind of getting messed up here. We can dodge the fireball. Nice. We got in his face. And now we can get over here. Yeah. He used Abduction on us again, which is an ability that we will get. And just kind of teleports people to you. Deals damage and just brings them to you. Fantastic ability. One that I really do quite like. Ow. These guys are hurting me. We will drain the life. I might pop this. It's instant, right? So it doesn't take a turn. But it's going to give us more armor and defense, which if I need to run from this guy, well, I can do. What have you done? Saturation and fusion. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, good. This is a little bit harder than the last time that I did this. Yeah, we're going to have to jerk. Investigator to the north, yes. Now I'm going to charge him before he abducts me. And we've gone ahead and leveled up. I will just probably kill this whole zone before we do that. Unless I'm really getting my butt kicked, which I kind of am. There we go. Explode. And being a tough little bastard there. Get that fire explosions. Great. Again, pretty easy. There's an investigator somewhere. Oh no, I'm just taking poison damage. Okay, I'm going to back up so that only one at a time can attack me. And I'm going to save my ability here, right? It heals me and it gives me Vim, which I haven't actually used any of. Right? I've got basically full health and full Vim, so I don't need to go ahead and do that. I don't need to use it at all. This guy is being annoying. So I will use the ability. Ah, there's another one. They are just coming out of everywhere. There we go. There's a Losgaroth to the north? How did I not kill you? You just teleported away. Alright. One unfortunate thing, you can encounter demon statues, I think on each level here. What was that? Blighted soil. You can encounter these things called demon statues on each of these levels, which can do nothing if you touch them. They can bring forth a powerful enemy. They can bring forth a very powerful enemy. And they can also drop really, really good gear. Really good gear. So we do like to encounter them because you can usually run away, maybe. But we'll see. We picked up an enveloping cloak. Bonus to defense and physical save. I mean, we have nothing, so we'll take it. Same thing with the armor. And then we can just transmogrify this, right? Basically, with loot, if you have it in your inventory and you don't want it, it will just be transmogrified if you pick it up and then leave the zone, leave the level. Oh, lost memories. We did level up, didn't we? So let's go ahead and look at that. Again, strength is the way to go. Got us level 2 on our armor training, so that's definitely where our point is immediately going to go to. Right, and not only, I mean, we're doing it because you want to wear massive plate armor. You can see there at level 3 it does that. It also gives us more armor and armor hardiness, which I don't remember the exact way that it works, but armor hardiness is if somebody hits you for like I'm gonna say some things that are probably wrong here, but whatever, just go for it. You can only block a certain amount of an attack. So if somebody does like a huge damage, even if you have a lot of armor, if that armor is cloth, you're not going to block it. It's still going to go through. So you need a nice mix of armor hardiness and armor to actually be blocking damage. Also reduces the chance that we get crit, which is fine. For our class point, I think we are once again just going to boost this up, right? We want it to heal us more. We want it to give us more Vim. Next up, we'll probably start putting points into either corruption. And I mean, we're not going to be able to get Burning Sacrifice up for some time because I want to get 26 so bad. It might be worth bringing magic up so that way we can actually use that. Requires magic 14 there, so maybe 2 points into it will be worth it. I don't know. We'll see. So we are in this area. We picked up a brass lantern. That's not that interesting to me. And then we're just going to go and bash people. Gotta be a little bit careful. I have been hit pretty hard by these mutilators in the past, where I was just clicking through. Oh, you're gone. I can't charge you from there, but here I can. I can't charge you, but you're just gonna die. Okay. I'm actually not with the most health. Did I miss both of those? No, I hit once. I can probably kill you. Yeah. Alright. Mutilator. Get wrecked. Little demonic clerk. Pencil pushing jerks that they are. Would like to get the attack. Yeah. Nice. They can do some decent damage. We can also dodge their fireballs, though. There's the portal to the next level. What we really would like to find is a demonic statue. I've actually never gotten loot from it. So I'm hoping one day, maybe. Yeah, you're just gonna keep teleporting around. Really, dude? Okay, we can actually go and bash you there. Thank you. Open up all the doors. Go and bash the clerk. A little bit risky to charge into a room like that. 'Cause who knows what would be there. Get a little bit of heals. And yeah, we just used our attack. It does quite a bit of damage, right? Why am I taking so much damage? Because I'm standing in blighted soil? There we go. Yeah, I've done dumb things like that, right? Where you stand in some bad location and you end up dying for it. Because you're just like clicking through, right? My bane from this game is clicking too fast, not paying enough attention, not observing the logs as much as I should. Level up, get more bashes in. I'm just gonna go ahead and level up right now. I mean, we can put another point in incinerating blows, so I think we will do that. And then just keep going up with our strength. Next turn, we'll probably get this up to 3 as well. Then put magic in so we can maybe put... Well, actually, we're going to unlock more stuff. So, yeah, strength is definitely the way to go right now. We're going to get Dismember up to 3 for sure. It definitely makes it quite effective. Lowering their accuracy by 25, 20 is pretty respectable. As well as that crit chance. I do quite like it. We're going to let this episode go a little bit longer than normal, I think. I did a little bit more of an introduction to the game than I normally do. I don't know, maybe there's some new people out there who haven't played the game. Though I do have a suspicion that most people who who watch videos for this have played and kind of know that stuff. So I don't always, but this time I did. Alright, anything interesting? Just Iron Mail armor, 4 and 2 for armor 2 defense. Same thing, just basic garbage. Unfortunately, no demon statues. Which, you know, they give you that chance to get something quite strong. So the more we get that chance, the better. Oh, you're shooting fireballs at me, man? I hate these guys so much. There's a clerk to the south. Oh, you are there. And I've been blighted. So this removes a random physical effect. It won't actually heal us. I'm just going to use that to make sure I don't accidentally die while... oh. They actually opened the door. Make sure I don't accidentally die, right? While clicking through and just trying to heal. There we go. Oh, I always forget. There's the planar controller. So we've encountered the boss. Great. Well, I think all we can do is just attack him. Right? He's done a thing. And things are burning. I'm going to just attack him because I think I can kill him. He's got 4 HP. We can. Nice. We've done it, folks. We've done it. We're going to get out of that fire. Pick up some loot. Sludge grip. And a rod of recall. Very nice. And we're just going to continue clearing out this zone. Let it go a little bit longer, like I said. Usually I keep my episodes like 21 to 25 minutes. The timer is set for 21 anyways. But because it's the first episode, let's just go ahead and clean out this first zone. Oh, nice teleport, dude. Nice job. No demon statues? Ow. First of all. See? Look at that. I wasn't paying attention. And I could have died right there, right? You just... demon statue. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This I don't like. If you guys want to come to me, by all means. You will die, sir. Yes. Great. Yeah, you can... not going to abduct me. More damage. And that's the exit. But before we go, up here, a statue of Quasit. So I'm going to get next to this door, and then maybe I can I close the door? Apparently not. Because if we need to, we can just run out of the wall, right? If something spawns that's terrifying. The demon statue Quasit, clever and tough. I'm not going to read this. I have before sometimes, but Takes too long. Do I want to touch that? Yes. Nothing has happened. So that's a shame. So we are at it. We are going to go to Earth. I think it takes you just like somewhere randomly, not Earth, to Maj'Eyal. Right? What does it say? Ayal, yeah. It takes you somewhere randomly, which can be actually kind of scary. But we're going to have to find that out next time. Next time, we're going to check out the loot that we got. I think we also leveled up. We did, so we're going to put some points into things. We leveled up twice even, which is quite nice. And yeah, that's going to be next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you guys got thoughts, ideas about the build, about where I should be doing it. I mean, I'm going to record this probably like 7 episodes ahead, so I won't really be able to take that much into consideration for the immediacy. But if you got thoughts for the future, ideas, if you want me to play certain classes, please put it down below. I'm probably going to do a wizard next. Kind of suck with the wizard. Or you can't just click through everything, which I don't like. But I think per a suggestion of somebody asked me to do a wizard, I will be doing one, I think, next. Whenever that is. I play the game sporadically. If you liked the series, if you liked the episode, if you liked the game, likes are always appreciated. If you don't, give a dislike. But, stipulation, if you get a dislike, please let me know what's up in the comments, right? A dislike on its own doesn't tell me that much. Whereas if you use words, a combination of the two even, that will kind of help me out. Also, of course, subscriptions go a long way to help the channel. So if you're into that sort of thing, I appreciate it. It would help me out. And that's going to be it, yeah, for this episode. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you stick around. We're going to go places. I got good feelings this time, right? I got my stupid out of the way in my last recording session when I died. We're going all the way, baby. We're going east. We're going east. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.